So these are a bunch of different products that I've tried over the years. Each one of them have their own use case. Um, let's start off with incense. Now me, I don't like the harsh Indian smelling um, incense that are used for prayers and stuff like that. I go to my local smoke shop, so I guess it's for people that smoke pretty heavily and they need to burn some incense. And there's different fragrances, and they usually have different color bottoms, and that's how you can tell those are the non-harsh, pure Indian smelling ones. They smell like cherry, strawberry, fruity flavors and stuff like that. So typically if I cook, I generally use an incense right after or in between. And I stick it into one of these things. If it's too long, I cut the bottom and the ashes are drop over here. One thing I do before cooking is I lower the temperature of the house, and I open the windows and the doors once I start cooking. So a little bit before I drop the temperature. Once the temperature is dropped, then I start cooking, and then I open the doors and the air escapes that way. All right. So incense right after. While you're cooking, you can use some candles. If you want the house to smell good throughout the day, you could do one of these plugins. I used to use the Airwick kind, or the any generic one, but I don't like those anymore. I go for the Bath and Body Works. They usually look like this. I try to keep the same fragrance throughout the house, so you can tell I have a bunch over here, but they're all the same fragrance. If you have it exposed, you can get some nicer looking ones. If you don't have them exposed, you can just get an ordinary one. All right. So I did this for a while, but it smells good the first 2 days, 3 days, and then it starts dying out. So one of the solutions I came up with is to get an electric socket that is on a Wi-Fi. So you could control it from your phone, and hopefully one that you could set on a timer. This you might want to do where you have it go on every other hour, every other half an hour, or maybe peak hours that you're at home. Maybe when you're not at home, this doesn't turn on, but this comes in handy. Then I went to these diffusers, and what you do is you put in some essential oil and you make it, make the house smell good. You add some water and whatnot. Then I started using these little wax warmers. You drop in some wax, and once again, it smells good for the few minutes that it's on, but then eventually it goes away. What I now have resorted to is this. What is this? And why did I buy so many? Well, let me show you. So these are actually the essential oils that are like these fake fragrances. Like, look, this is Unforgettable. This is Dupe, Agua Dijon. But they're not real. Typically off of eBay, you could get these for around $5 to $6. Or in my case, I bought, what was it, 20 or 25, and I got them for $2 a piece. And it actually came with that little caddy. So what I do with this is, I'll show you. So just drop a couple of drops, I've learned, not too much. If you're gonna drop too much, it's going to take forever to kind of dissipate, and it loses its fragrance. So put a couple drops in, put it into one of these electric outlets, and the house will get an immediate burst of good smells. Now the same thing, you could drop it in here. You could also drop a couple drops in here, put some water in, and use it as that as well. So hope you guys find this useful. If you want more tips, let me know.